A question?
No, no. No, no.
Welcome, family and friends, to the 8th grade promotion ceremony of Abby Anderson School. My name is Jaden Dutton, and we thank you for being here today to help us celebrate this special occasion with us. I'm sure most of you can probably remember when you were in our shoes. Without all of you, we would not be here today saying goodbye to our elementary school and saying hello to high school. Again, welcome to all.
Good morning. My name is Aaliyah Len. Please join us as we listen to and reflect upon the words of James Weldon Johnson, the Negro National Anthem. Lift Every Voice and Sing will be sung by Ms. Valdez. Thank you.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Bring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the roaring sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers died. We have come over ways that with tears have been watered. We have come treading a path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out of the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the bright gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on our way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places our God where we met thee. Let our hearts drunk with the wine of the world we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand true to our God, true to our native land.
Good morning, teachers, guests, family, and friends. My name is Kayla Burdell. At this time, we, the 8th grade class, would like to show our appreciation to the people at Anderson who have helped us get to this point. We know that we may not have always been the easiest class to make at times. We also know that without your help, we may not be here. So please accept this small token of our appreciation. Ms. Tolson, our principal, Ms. Wilkins, our assistant principal, Mr. B, our dean of students, Mr. Malcolm, our social studies teacher, Ms. Brownlee, our English arts teacher, Ms. Stubbs, our mathematics teacher, Ms. Peralta, our science teacher, Ms. Brundage and Ms. Aferio, our special education teachers, Ms. Stoughton, our 8th grade advisor, Ms. Burris, our school-based teacher leader. From the class of 2020, thank you.
Welcome again, Anderson families, our community, staff watching virtually. Our students deserve this moment. Life has been different since we're all virtual, but our students deserve the successes that they've earned. So we're going to get started with some of our awards. The first award will be given out by our school-based teacher leader, Mrs. Burris, and then the rest of the awards will be followed by the team.
Good morning, students, families, and staff members. The following students have received all A's and B's the entire academic year. These students are Kayla Burdell, Zanaya Harvin, London Lane Bellinger, Amaya Osborne, and Jessica Blackman. Congratulations to all of those students for receiving academic honors the entire school year.
Good morning, Anderson staff. Good morning, students. Good morning, class of 2020. It's really good to see all of your faces. I am Mrs. Stubbs, and I will be presenting the mathematics awards for this academic school year. As Mrs. Tolson mentioned, it has been a crazy, unprecedented year, but these following students really stuck with it, hung in there, and were able to show success through their learning for mathematics. Jessica Blackman, Kayla Pradell, Zanaya Harvin, London Lane Bellinger, and Amaya Osborne. And just to make a note, Jessica Blackman and Zanaya Harvin carried the highest grade point average across all 3 marking periods combined. And I want to give a shout out to one student in particular who has really, especially during these last few weeks with all of this COVID craziness, really shown his abilities and just kind of showed up and showed out. And that's Jahad L. Jahad, thank you so much for all that you have done these past few weeks. And again, to all of you, thank you so much and good luck next year.
I would like to award students this morning with certificates that show that you have worked really hard this school year. Those students are Jessica Blackman, Kayla Burdell, Zanaya Harvin, Lakia Hankins, Amaya Osborne, London Lane Bellinger, and Ryan Prey. Congratulations.
Good morning, Anderson family. I'm awarding the Science Awards, and I'm awarding these awards to students who have impressed me all year in the classroom and online with their curiosity and their perseverance. So I'm awarding the Science Awards to Jaden Dutton, Ryan Prey, Jessica Blackman, and Zanaya Harvin. Congratulations.
Good morning, Anderson students and families. It is my pleasure to give awards in social studies to a group of students who, a majority of which were my fifth graders several years ago. And so this is a very sweet moment for me. I've been waiting for quite some time to be able to congratulate you on being able to finally move up to high school and starting that new journey and adventure in your life. In social studies, I am pleased to give achievement awards to Caleb Rydell, Xavier Jackson, London Lane Bellinger, Tyree Lightford, Amaya Osborne, and Ryan Prey. I am also pleased to give a Most Improved Award to two students as well, who have really this year impressed me by how far they came, both in their work habits and in their attitudes in class. And I'm very proud to give those awards to Josiah Thomas and Nasir Jones. Congratulations to everyone. Well done.
Good morning, families. Mr. B here. I have the pleasure of giving out a few awards to students today. The first award that I'll be giving out is attendance. This award is for students who have perfect attendance for the entire year. And those two students are Fritz Tsoit and Aaliyah Lett. My second award is for the student who displayed a lot of vigor in this virtual time. His name has already been mentioned by Ms. Stubbs, and I'm proud to say that student is Jihad L. This last award that I'm giving is for students who have been at Anderson their entire academic career, K through 8. It's called the Anderson Award. And those students are Ajane Collins, Amira Davis Donaldson, Jihad L, Samaj Evans, Nasir Jones, Aaliyah Lett, Ariana Mosley Johnson, Damian Rivers, Winter Sky Thomas, Fritz Tsoit, Asaya Webster, and Samir Webster. Congratulations to all the students that gained awards, and I'm super proud of everyone here today. You're going to be successful in your next endeavor.
Good morning, Abby Anderson students, staff, parents, and guests. Every year, the Anderson 8th grade teachers and administration determine who will be the recipient of the CARE Award certificate. And CARE is the acronym for being cooperative, always prepared, reflective, and eager to learn. I am honored to announce the 8th grade student who represents all of those traits. Please join us in congratulating the Abby Anderson 2020 CARE Award recipient, Aaliyah Lett.
Good morning, Anderson family again. I am Mrs. Burris, and I have the pleasure of giving out an award called the Sergeant Robert F. Wilson III. Is an award given to a student that displays citizenship, kindness towards others, and has a loving spirit. The Robert F. Wilson III Award is an award given to honor Sergeant Robert F. Wilson, who is a Philadelphia Falling police officer. And I am happy to announce that the recipient of this year's Sergeant Robert F. Wilson III Award goes to Jaden Dutton. Congratulations.
At this time, I will be giving out the Elliot Jenkins Award. Elliot Jenkins was one of Anderson's fallen soldiers who passed away several years ago. His memory continues to live in our school community. The Elliot Jenkins Award is given to a student who just shines. Elliot was our sunshine of the building. Elliot went every single day, allowing us to remember what it meant to be loving, what it meant to be caring, what it meant to have excitement in their learning, and what it meant to just be an all-around community member. This year, it is my honor to give the Elliot Jenkins Scholarship Award to Jessica Blackman. Congratulations, Jessica. Thank you for keeping Elliot's memory alive. At this time, we would like to go on to our valedictorian's address. This year's 2020 valedictorian was London Lane Bellinger, who is a rising ninth grader who will be attending Parkway Center City in the fall. London will be attending Parkway Center City, and upon graduating from Parkway Center City, she will have her high school diploma and her associate's degree. You are Black Girl Magic, London. So here is her address.
Good morning. My name is London Lane Bellinger. Today is a turning point in each of our lives. As I reflect my years at Anderson, I can honestly express my true emotions of working hard, being determined, and staying driven in my academic studies. I like to also thank all my teachers and my family for keeping me focused through this time and helping me get good grades throughout. We've learned, loved, and laughed, but most importantly, we've gotten in trouble. Most of all, we matured together. But today doesn't just concern about reminiscing the past. It's also about looking forward into our future. A future of surprise, a future that is filled with uncertainties, and a future that guarantees changes. The past 3 months have been a wild ride, a ride that has been unpredictable, but in the end, we prevailed. We pushed past the challenges that are happening in the world today by keeping our heads high and staying focused. This pandemic has taken away many things that we could have experienced, like saying the final goodbyes to our teachers and our classmates, but most importantly, it's taking away the BSSAs. Thank you, Ronnie. But the things that we did not do won't take away from the things that we will do. So much has been thrown at us, but I believe it made us stronger as a class, but most importantly, stronger as individuals. The next part of our lives will be full of surprises, challenges, but having accomplished what we would have done, we prevail again and stay focused. Because the class of 2020 is the strongest class anyone has ever come across. Good luck to Anderson class of 2020.
Congratulations again, London, on being our valedictorian. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to the two 8th grade homeroom teachers, Mrs. Brownlee and Mrs. Stubbs, who will be given the promotion certificates. We will start with Mrs. Brownlee.
To my 8th grade class, this is a bittersweet moment. Normally we would all be together and we would be saying our goodbyes and hugging and congratulating each other. But I want you to know that you have been a light in my life. Many of you have persevered during this time and would be in class, virtual class, just so we could see each other, talk to each other, get our work done. And so I want to say to you, this class, congratulations. You are very, very strong. You will make it because you've been through so much in the last couple of months. So as you go to your next adventure, as I call it, I need you to just take care, do your best, fly as high as you can, and be the best you can. All right? Miss Brownlee loves you. I would like to pass out or virtually pass out our promotion certificates. These are our 8th graders who are going to high school. Congratulations again. I'd like to say congratulations to Jessica Blackman, Kayla Burdell, Jerry Ellison, Samaj Evans, Gregory Farrant Celestine, Sequoia Francis, Ramik Freeman Barnett, Taj Graham, Zanaya Harvin, Nasir Jones, Nino Jordan, Jasmine Langford, Kwame Morris, Tahir Polk Phillips, Mackenzie Reed, Damian Rivers, Maurice Tinsley, Josiah Thomas, Fritz Tressoit, Samir Webster. Congratulations to Section 300. You've made it.
Good morning once again, Anderson family and friends, students, class of 2020. It is my honor to bestow upon you guys your promotion certificates for this year. Like Ms. Brownlee mentioned, it is extremely bittersweet. I've been doing this for quite some time now, back from when Anderson was a K-5 school to now Anderson being a K-8 school. And honestly, I can say this is the first time that we are not in the hot auditorium with the fans blowing and all the balloons in the air and everything that we get to experience. Prayerfully, you'll be able to do that in 4 years. When you graduate from high school, you'll be able to walk across that stage and receive that diploma. So remember to keep pushing. Remember to keep trying your best. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes because that's how you learn. But remember, you must learn from those mistakes. You will be missed. And unfortunately, like Ms. Brownlee said, we won't be able to get in our hugs and our goodbyes. So this is our virtual goodbye. So I'm really hoping that all of you remember what you've learned here at Anderson and take it with you and succeed in your high school endeavors and come back and say hi. So with that, I will now virtually, as Ms. Brownlee said, hand out the promotion ceremonies for the class of 2020, beginning with Zaire Osborne, Janai Brunswick, Jolie Bird, Ajane Collins, Nasir Cousin, Amira Davis Donaldson, Jaden Dutton, Jahad L, Lakia Hagans, Jonah Henley, Satrina Howe Lightford, Xavier Jackson, London Lane Bellinger, Aaliyah Lett, Tyree Lightford, Najaya Mohammed Philpott, Ariana Mosley Johnson, Amaya Osborne, Ryan Prey, Shia Slocum, Winter Sky Thomas, and Asaya Webster. To all of you, good luck next year in all that you do. You will truly be missed.
I'm gonna miss you too, Slime.
Congratulations, congratulations.
So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Miss Tolson, and I am the proud principal of the Abby Anderson School. For you 8th graders, I've known you since you were 4th graders when you had Miss McKnight and Miss Long. And you all were a group of inquisitive students with lots of energy who loved to dance. So I'm going to forever remember the energy. Let me first thank the families of all Anderson students. Thank you for sharing your most precious gems with us every single day. I know it's probably difficult to send your children off and to trust us, but I don't take it lightly that you trust us to do right by your child and to love your child. So thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for popping up at the school whenever we needed you. Thank you for collaborating with us. But most importantly, thank you for sharing your gift, which is your child, with us. Secondly, I want to thank all the Anderson staff, whether you are an 8th grade teacher or you have taught these students in kindergarten, you are a part of the village. And so I thank you for your dedication to the students, whether they were kindergarten students or 8th grade students, for helping them have access and opportunities. To the students, you are what I would consider my love bugs, my helpers, my dance crew. You are also some of the biggest finessers and negotiators that I've ever met. Your ability to get out of anything is impeccable. All of you should be attorneys or should somehow get into a job where you can persuade people. So with that persuasion, I hope that you understand your ability to have impact. Right now, we've been faced with a lot of changes in our society. We've had COVID-19, but most importantly, we've seen reminders of the systemic oppression and racial injustices that people of color, especially Black people, face. My hope is that you use your voice to change the world because you have the gift of finesse as the class of 2020. I hope that you can impact how people see you. What is the narrative that people believe about Black children? When I look out on my screen, I don't see threats. I don't see people who are on the wrong track. I see hope. I see joy. I'm inspired by your ability to show up every single day. It's up to you to change that narrative. Ms. Tolson believes that you can go out in the world and let people know that Black lives matter. You matter. Your actions have to say it. Your words have to say it. Now, as you go into high school, know that you're going to make mistakes. Know that you are going to mess up. Know that things are not going to go well. I'm reminded by something that Beyonce said recently, that she said that she has 26 Grammys, but she also lost 44 times. So if Beyonce, who is just the queen, right? If Beyonce can fail more than she's lost, but still remain on top, then what does that mean for you, Shia? What does that mean for you, Aaliyah? What does that mean for you, Nasir Cousins? What does that mean for you, JD? It means that the world is limitless. It means that regardless of how many times you fail, people will see your success if you work hard and you're diligent and you mean it. You matter. I love you. I'm proud of you. And as you go into high school, make sure you come back. You never know if it's the day that we may need a hug. We as adults sometimes get defeated. And so you are going to continue to inspire us and laugh with us, dance with us. All of you have my phone number, so you can reach out, you can email, but we're here, we're rooting for you, we're proud of you, and we look forward to seeing what you can do. The last thing I want you to remember is that although you're teenagers, you may have been frustrated sometimes with your parents or your aunts or your grandparents, but that grandparent, that dad, that mom has spent on you like white on rice. They're irreplaceable. So be kind to them, love them, thank them, give them hugs, because they're also cheering for you. So in all of your successes, make sure that you remember the people that are part of your village and you're kind to them and that you give them hugs. I love you from the bottom of my heart. We have some swag bags that have Anderson class of 2020. Once they get to the school, we'll give you a message to come and pick them up with some of your certificates and your scholarship awards and all that. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you check your Google Classroom information. We're proud of you. We love you. We're rooting for you. We're cheering for you. And yeah, keep us proud. At this point, I am going to go to the last part of our program. And I'm going to share my screen. We've all learned so much with this technology since the COVID. So hopefully you all are also inspired by that we don't have it all figured out either.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride. It's been a long way without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way. Yeah, we came a long way from where we began. You know, we started. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Tell you when I see you again. First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. What's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brothers come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride. Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go. And every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
They said you wouldn't make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the nights you had to cry, 'cause you had never let it go inside. You worked real hard and you know exactly what you want and need. So believe, and you can never give up. You can reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, I believe, I can, I believe, I will, I believe, I know my dreams are real. Oh yeah, I believe, oh yeah, I believe, I know. That's why I do believe. Your goals are just dancing in your soul, and you know that your moves will let them show. You keep creating pictures in your mind, so just believe they will come true in time. It will be fine. Leave your cares and stress behind. Just let it go. Let the music flow inside. Get all your pain and just start to breathe.
We are proud of the class of 2020, our rising ninth graders. I'm going to do something I said I was not going to do, and that is I'm going to unmute you for 5 seconds, all of you. And you can say, I made it. We made it. You have 5 seconds, okay? Don't get too crazy because I will go back to muting you all. Ready? Set. Jesus, I'm nervous.
I made it.
Yes. All right, you can all unmute yourselves. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Unmute yourselves. Ready? Do it again. And I did
Made it.
Oh, baby.
Congratulations.
That's the 2020. Let's get it.
And I'm back to meeting you all. Thank you everyone for watching and joining with us. We couldn't let COVID-19 and any restrictions stop us for letting our kids know that they matter. Thank you for being a part of our village. Any questions? And we appreciate all that you've done. Thank you everyone. Have a good one.